Hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Right, today we have a gel polish salon design. What I wanted to do here was do something that was not too extravagant. It's alright doing these fancy pants acrylic designs, but not everybody wants them, do they? So I wanted to do a pretty set that would be simple and quick, and this is what I came up with. So these are the tips cut and filed into shape. I have actually buffed that over, and I'm going in with the base coat. Now what you can actually see under there are the glue dots to hold the tips in place on the Flexi hand. Oh, Flexi hand! Have you seen the new one? It looks amazing. I can't wait for that. I will be purchasing that one. Okay, so here we're having Workaholic by Madam Glam, and I'm going to go in and put the first coat of this on. As you can see, it's beautiful coverage. I love Madam Glam. So while I'm doing that, I would just like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank all my new subscribers for pressing that little button. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you like these videos. Okay, so I'm coming in and faffing around as usual with this polish. Now when I do gel polish, because I'm an acrylic girl, I have tried everything. I've tried aqua gel, I've tried fiberglass, I've tried all sorts, and I always go back to acrylic. I think it's because I like the versatility of it. Anyway, doing gel polish, when I do gel polish, I go around the edges with a fine detailer brush. And I wanted this design, while I was actually doing it, to be as realistic as though I was doing it on a proper hand. So I've done everything apart from prep offs, but I have done everything like I would. I'm ever so sorry, I've got such a dry croaky throat today, so I do apologise, guys. And here I am just doing that, so I just go around that cuticle area and just tidy it up and make it more flush. It really does make it look really nice. Bearing in mind this is just the first coat, so I will go in again. And it's sped up as well because I'm doing some free art, guys. Oh no, shocker. I really can't draw for toffee, I'm rubbish, but I wanted to have a go, and it took ages. And I've left it all in how I put it on, and when I made a mistake I wiped it off with gel cleanse. I've left as much as I can, because I was doing a tiny little butterfly and I spread it over two nails. I kept like getting my head in to get close so I could see what I was doing, but then my big bonce was in the way, so it blocked the camera. So we'll come to that. Oh, I'm a numpty, I really am. Anyway, guys, this is me going in with the second coat. Like I said, it is only a bit, but it is slightly sped up, so that you didn't get bored with a long video. Okay, so I come in. The Madam Glam's really thick. It's beautiful. Love that coverage. It's gorgeous. It really is one of my number one brands when it comes to buying gel polish. I used to buy it all the time when I first started. I preferred gel, so I do have a lot of Madam Glam. I think I'm going to have to bring it to my channel a little bit more, because I really do like it. It's beautiful. So here I am, like getting off any excess, making sure I've got nice neat coverage on every nail, and wiping it off is a little bit much. Right, okay, here's my free art, guys. So over the two nails I'm doing a butterfly, and you will see me struggle. This is me wiping it off. I'm not happy. I have left it all in as much as I could. So I'm using Artisan Nailchemy gel paints, which whenever I do any freehand or anything with artistic gels, I always use that. So you have seen that in previous videos, and I'm just using the black. And what I'm going to try and do, and I use the word loosely, is do the outline of a butterfly. There we are. So we've got the top wings on. Now I'm going to go in with the bottom wings. Now I can do the flipping ring finger. I do that and it's a doddle. Come to do the middle finger, and this is where Tracy messes up. I just couldn't get it right. So what you see me do here is I just can't get the angle right. I think it's because it's to the left, and obviously I'm right-handed. So I go in with a brush with some gel cleanse on, and I tidy up that line. When I'm happy, as I'm doing the butterfly, like I did the antennas, I did a 10-second cure. Then I did one wing on one finger, I put that in the lamp. When I'm happy as I'm going and I like it, I quickly cure it. Now I'm going to go in with Ugly Ducklings, stick it. Now I've got this little tip, because I'm learning how to do gems, and I've got this little tip from a friend of mine, Emma, and I love it. I think it's a fantastic idea. Now I do usually, as a rule, I have used Chiara Sky Dip Base to add gems, but it dries so quick. So if you put it down and you're not happy, or you need to move it, or it's slightly, not centralised, yeah, it can be a bit. But this, because it's gel, I can put my gems on. You'll see me do it. Then I move it until I'm happy. And only when I've got all my gems on, see, look, I'm messing around. I suppose really it just gives me more time to faff. And you know what I'm like with faffing anyway. Sorry about that. Little puppy heard something and went off on one. Right, okay, where was I? So, yes, I'm adding the gems. And I'm going to fill that negative space there. So I'm going to use the wing pattern that I've put down as a guide, and fill this little baby with gems. Now, because I'm actually putting it into the gel as well, so I'm putting it in and I just press it down. When I'm happy and I've moved it, I slightly press it into that gel, and then what that will do is cushion around the gel. The gel will cushion around the gems. Sorry, put my teeth in. The gel will cushion around the gems, which will then help so that it doesn't catch on anything. So this won't catch on the lady's hair or anything as a general everyday use. Then what I do, when I've put all the gems on and I'm happy and I've nudged them into place, before I cure it, what I do is I go round with a small detailer brush, a clean one, and any surplus gel that should squirt out at the side of the gems, I either take it off if there's a lot or blend it into the nail, and then I zap that in the lamp. Then I go in with the top coat and I go around it. This is me doing it now. So I go around it, not over. I do not go over the gems. I know these aren't Swarovskis, these are just crystal gems that I got from AliExpress, but they are super shiny. So don't go over them, go around them, and I make sure I get everything that's on the nail. So I use that little brush there to start with. Then I go in with the main top coat. Now, then I cure that in the lamp for a full cure. Now, back to the middle finger again. What is it about the middle finger? The ring finger went like a babe. It was lush. But then I come to this and wrong size gem, wasn't happy with it, took it off. There's a lot of faffing going on here, guys. So I come in down the middle, and then I come in, I'm not happy with the size, I move them around, I take them off. I don't know what it is about this nail. Are you guys like that? Hey, do you find one, will go absolutely marvellous, and then you come to do the other, you're not doing it any different, you're using exactly the same things, but it just doesn't go the same. Oh dear. Anyway, so this is what I'm doing. Exactly the same, putting the gems on, nudging it round, but you will see me take some off, bring in others, budge them around, and little things like that. The tool I'm using here is from AliExpress. It's really, really thin and narrow at the head of the wax, and then it's got a dotting tool on the end. This is in one of my hauls on the AliExpress haul, so you can go back and have a look at that. It was cheap as chips. It's really good, but they don't last. You know, when you start to press them down, it kind of puts the head out of whack a little bit. I need to purchase a decent one. I've got about 3, and then I still end up using me pincers, my tweezers. I think it might be because, you know, I don't really do a lot of gem work. I'm not very good, and this is why I'm practicing. This is why I thought I'd do this little design here. Knock it off, not happy. Come in with a smaller one, keeping it in that lines, moving it round, trying to make it match the other one obviously as well. Look at that. So when I'm happy with that, I do exactly the same. So I come in with that brush and I just tidy up any surplus gel that might be on the nail. Then I go in with the detailer brush that's got the top coat and I do a round. Then I do a proper top coat, come in with the big brush where there's any nail estate that I can actually fit it on. And then I give that a full cure. Again, just making sure it's nice and neat and tidy. And this is the finished design, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching and tuning in today. So until next time, bye.